Just shows you how nice this area is. I mean, we've got the beautiful Sierras surrounding us in all directions. Lots of greenery, beautiful place, super tranquil.
And if you remember a few months ago, this was completely overgrown with the sarsa. There were sections where it was like between 3 to 5 meters high. So this area coming down has been completely cleared. Now we have a clear path coming down. He has made neat little piles, which I really do appreciate. So everything is very tidy, very organized. Love it. We've had some windstorms lately that have broken a lot of older trees and branches.
Gosh, what a treat.
We went for milanesas, a very classic Argentine dish. Nothing weird under my cushion though. Giant spider. Who knows? Cheers.
Cheers.
To breakfast.
How's it going, everyone?
To
Hope
nature.
you're doing
Well, so as you can probably see, we are not in Canada anymore. We have traded the Rocky Mountains for the Sierras, and we are back in Argentina for a while.
That's a reasonable trade.
Yes, mountains for more mountains.
Mountains for more mountains. We are back at the same place we were staying several months ago. Thrilled to be here. Thrilled that this place is still available.
Yes.
We woke up to the sounds of chirping birds this morning.
So lovely. What a great way to start the day. But yeah, in case you're new to the channel or you've been away for a while, we're Samuel and Audrey. We're currently renovating a property here in Argentina in the province of Cordoba. And we are renting a lovely little home in paradise, I would say. We were very lucky to get this home again. And yeah, we're kind of basing ourselves here while we get to work, get our hands dirty.
Yeah, so our first stint was quite successful. We got quite a bit done ourselves. We also hired a really talented local to do some clearing. And now we have a much longer runway of time to work on our project.
Yeah, so in today's video, I figured we would just bring you along during the day, show you some of the progress that was made on the property while we were away, and also kind of talk about our plan, our rough ideas of how exactly we're planning to tackle this project. So yeah, we just started the morning off with a leisurely little breakfast. Now that the power is back, we're actually having tea and coffee.
So nice to get the power back. So yeah, we'll take you around, and I think you'll be impressed by some of the progress that's been made.
Yeah, we've been impressed.
We have been. So
hopefully
you too.
Okay, morning. So we have made it to the property on foot. We are now standing in front of the hotel, one of the many constructions on the property. The dogs have heard us, very good guard dogs. But what we're going to try to do, or Sam's going to try to do, is get the drone up to give you an aerial overview. Also, this property has a creek as a boundary, so we're going to try and see if we can fly down there and just show you the lay of the land. So yes, I am not the drone pilot. Sam is. So
Hey guys.
there you are.
I'd say I'm a great drone pilot, but we have a nice open expanse here, so we should just be fine.
It's hard to mess it up, I think.
Hard to mess it up.
Okay, so now that you have enjoyed some panoramic views, I think we definitely flew over some of our neighbors' properties because I was seeing houses that are not the ones around here. But we did get a shot of the hotel and the main house just up here. The chalet is a little harder to see because it's covered by trees. And we also couldn't find the third house.
Yes.
But
it was covered by trees.
You get an idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to do another flight kind of lower to the ground where we're going to get to see basically the landscaping work that our buddy Marcos has been doing.
Yes.
So that will be most impressive, I think, in terms of a drone shot. But yeah, it just shows you how nice this area is. I mean, we've got the beautiful Sierras, Cordobeses, is that what we call it?
Sierras Cordobesas.
Sierras Cordobeses, surrounding us in all directions. Lots of greenery, beautiful place, super tranquil, and yeah, we're looking forward to making more use of that drone while we're here. We brought it this time.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, once we have cleared the vegetation in front of the hotel, we're gonna have some beautiful mountain views. So I'm excited for that day. It is still a ways off, but we're on our way. We're making progress.
Yes.
So since we're in front of the hotel, I'm going to show you what's been done in front of the hotel. And maybe you can be my cameraman. Okay, so right now we are showing you the driveway coming down to the hotel, which if you remember a few months ago was completely overgrown by the zarza, that crazy wild blackberry bush, and also lots of trees. So this area coming down has been completely cleared. We've cut down a lot of trees that were just growing in places they're not supposed to be. So yeah, now we have a clear path coming down, and also our friend Marcos, who has been doing the work here. He has a wood chipper, so he processed a lot of the wood, a lot of the branches that he cut down, and that's what you're seeing behind us. We have a lot of piles of this, which you'll notice as we continue this tour. So another area that has been cleared is the back access to the hotel. There's a path here. You can actually drive this path, but it was so overgrown that I had forgotten it existed. It was just completely inaccessible. So as you can see, Marcos has cut a lot of the shrubbery, the trees that were in this area, and he has made neat little piles, which I really do appreciate. He has sorted everything by like shrubs, branches, trunks that we can use for fencing. So everything is very tidy, very organized. Love it. If we pan over this way, you can see that we have the backside to the hotel. It is L-shaped, so this would be the longer wing that has the 8 bedrooms. So yes, it may not look like much on camera, but the fact that we can actually stand here, it's a huge deal. So I'm very excited with the work that has been done here. We've had some windstorms lately that have broken a lot of older trees and branches. So you'll probably notice that there's like branches kind of blocking the way, but that wasn't the case a few days ago. This is all very recent. Okay, so basically the area that I'm standing in right now would be the front of the property. So like way back there, you have the main entrance. There's a long driveway coming down. And if you remember a few months ago, this was completely overgrown with the sarsa. There were sections where it was like between 3 to 5 meters high, and it was just like suffocating a lot of the trees, and it was like a big mess, like a spider's web or like a tangled ball of yarn is the best way I can think of describing it. So that has been almost completely cleared. We have a lot of piles all around here of the dry sarsa. It's a blackberry bush that has been cut up and processed. Also just lots of branches, shrubbery. There are still some sections, some very small sections that are left to clear. But man, it's crazy like what a difference it makes being able to see the ground. Like the place feels so much larger. You feel like you can breathe here. And back in the day, this used to be a beautiful area just with grass, nothing but grass. And like my dad also planted a few trees that are obviously grown because a few decades have passed. But yeah, I can't wait to finish clearing this area, and one day it's going to be a beautiful landscaped grassy garden. So that's the area we're in right now. We still kept a lot of the trees because we do want some shade, and it's nice to have a bit of greenery, but huge difference. Like you can actually see the ground, you can walk around. So again, I'm really happy with how much has been accomplished in this area. So how did all of this get done while we were away? So basically, before we left, we had this guy working for us who had started to clear parts of the land, and he was doing great work. So we decided that before we left, we were going to pay him for a certain number of hours to complete while we were away. And he did, and he went above and beyond. He did a lot of work. He's very organized, works really hard. So yeah, we kind of placed our trust in him while we were gone. And I asked him to send me like little WhatsApp updates with videos, photos, and like I would tell him what part of the property to work on, what to do, and then he would just update me as he completed those projects. So that worked out pretty well for us. It definitely had to place my trust in someone, but we are happy with our decision. And yeah, it's kind of nice that now that we're back, a lot of work has been completed and we can keep pushing forward. Oh boy, it is hot today, guys. Not feeling quite ready for summer in this part of the country, but it is coming. It's only spring and already feels like summer. But anyway, we came back from the property because we were starting to drain our batteries. We were almost out and it was just starting to get way too hot. So we are back to make lunch, and I thought I would just talk you through some of the stuff we didn't get to show you yet. So I only grabbed a few clips of this, but all the work that we did around the chalet, clearing that small little house, it's the oldest house on the property, all of that held off, like the sarsa hasn't grown back. And we actually have someone cutting the trees around that house because the plan is to replace the roof very, very soon in the next few weeks. So I'll tell you more about that when the time comes, because there's a lot of information. A lot goes into choosing a roof. I've been watching a lot of construction videos lately, and videos by an Argentine architect, and just learning a lot, taking lots of notes. So yeah, I'll tell you a bit more about that. But yeah, it's nice to see that the wild blackberry didn't grow back. That was one of our worries when we left for a couple of months. Like, what are we gonna come back to? And then since we've been back these last few weeks, Sam and I have been clearing the area around my granny's house. We had kind of started doing that right before we left, but there was still a lot of work to be done. There was a staircase, an external staircase, or like steps, I suppose, because the ground is very uneven. So you've got like one house up here and then like a path to the other house down here and like concrete steps that lead down. I cleared that area, which you could not see the steps before. And Sam has also been clearing a lot of the land just around the house and the garden area and just kind of like expanding our territory, taking back the land from the Sarsa, basically. So yeah, we've been working on that. And we've also I've been spending my time connecting with different people. You know, we're looking for electricians, we're looking for plumbers. So just getting recommendations and sifting through those and meeting with people and hiring contractors, which isn't something that I ever thought I'd be doing. But here we are. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been good. And now I'm going to take a little break from chatting and start preparing our lunch. We're having a very Argentine lunch today. Lunch is served.
Guys, what a treat.
We went for milanesas, a very classic Argentine dish, kind of like a schnitzel. I got the chicken kind, and it's alla napolitana with
the tomato sauce.
And cheese
I love it. Yeah.
and oregano. It's really nice.
And a nice cucumber and tomato salad.
It is so hot. I'm just craving salad. That's all I want.
Oh. Feel the same way.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna enjoy a leisurely lunch. Oh look, this one's not chicken. Yesterday was chicken. This one looks like it's beef.
There you go.
And it was an assorted platter.
It's true, we did buy the assorted platter.
Alrighty. Okay, so since we are down here in Argentina, I also wanted to mention that this Monday, November 21st, is the last opportunity to sign up for our Patagonia tour. Yes, we are planning to show you around one of our favorite destinations in Argentina. If you haven't heard about it, we made a whole video telling you what the tour is all about, the places we're going to be visiting, all the details. So I'll leave that in the end screen. And I'll also leave the link to the tour that we're doing with Trova Trip as a pinned comment and in the description box. So if you want to check that out, just click the link below. And remember, Monday is your last chance. So if you've been thinking of treating yourself to a nice adventurous trip next year, this is the opportunity, friends. And I know they also offer payment plans, so that's also something to consider. So if you want to join us, you're invited. We would love to have you along. And that's it for that. All the info's down below. Hello, hello. We are losing daylight.
Sure.
It is late in the day. It's been a very busy day, so we are quite tired.
Busy day. Yeah.
But we do need to wrap up this video, and I thought we could share what is coming up next, like in the next few episodes. What can people expect? Want to tell us?
We got a lot of delightful things coming up. So hopefully, anyways, we're going to be doing some trekking here in the mountains.
Yes. I bought trekking poles. I need to show you my poles.
Oh, yeah,
They're
you do.
Here.
Just grabbing them. Look at these, guys.
I'm grabbing them. I'm ready for the mountains. Yeah, so...
Who would have thought you barely like to exercise when I first met you?
I know. I did not play a single sport like my whole childhood, school time. But anyways, now I enjoy hiking, so I've signed us up for some hikes. We're going to head up into the Sierras.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. I think we're also going to do some other little excursions around the province. We're staying in the province of Cordoba, and there's plenty to do here.
Yes.
So I'm hoping to see more of the province. There's a lot of there's small town attractions. there's scenic places, there's other cities. So.
Wineries,
yes. Let's not forget about that. And maybe you could talk about what we have to look forward to at the property.
Yes. Okay, so as I've mentioned in the video, the chalet is the first house that we're focusing on that property, beginning with the roof. Now, first of all, we need to take you in there and show you what a house that has not been inhabited for over 20 years looks like, because it is a bit spooky.
Yeah. Oh,
we've been in there already.
I've only been in there for a few minutes. You've seen it a lot more, but yeah, it was fascinating to go in. Like, you guys are gonna like that episode. It's frozen in time too.
It is.
There's magazines from like 1987 and
lots of spider webs.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of treasures in there that we're going to try to unearth.
So we'll have a video just about that, taking you in there, showing you what's in there.
Yeah.
And then the next few episodes after that, it'll be the roof coming off and that installation. So
drone will come in handy for that.
It sure will. Yes. Yeah. I've already booked my roofers. They've got a few more jobs to finish before me, but I'm on the list.
Yeah, that's the thing about here we're noticing is that if you're a skilled worker, you're booked up, and so we're lucky to have actually even got a slot available.
Yeah,
and it's nice to be making progress around the property. We've been doing some scissor cutting here and there, and we'll continue to do that, and we'll bring you along for the way.
Yeah. So if there are any requests of special things you would like to see or learn about, as always, let us know in the comments. Yeah. But for now, this is a wrap on today's video.
Yes, guys. So have a great weekend and ta-ta.
Good night.
Good night.